That was oil pulling. Thanks guys for being patient there. I was oil swirling, if you want to call it. But welcome to my new backyard. Well, for the short term, right? We're staying in a little Jayco. A lot of you guys know. Welcome. Hey Debbie Sue, hey Wayne, hey Sandra. And here's little Grey. I don't know how she's going today. We only brought her back yesterday afternoon. I'm going to be honest, I don't know how she's going. I need to put something down so I can put on my knee, get on my knees. Ouch. Oh, hey little girl. We've got some things for you, darling. We have some things. I know you love watermelon. I mean, you love cucumber. I know that. You love cucumber, darling. Hey little girl, are you all right? I'm trying to get you to have some water. Yeah, you have some cucumber? I know you're looking at it. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. So cucumber obviously has some nutrients in it, but it's got water in it, guys. That's why. Come on, little girl, have some more. Have some more. Go on, it's okay. You all right, darling? Oh, darling, I'm so sorry. But you're not going to have the noise like yesterday, okay, darling? You're not going to have the noise. Go on, have some more. Have some more. Good girl. Good girl. Doesn't that warm your heart? It just warms your heart. Okay, let's give her some watermelon too. Give you some choices, but I think she prefers. I think she prefers cucumber. If you can look at that, she's going for gold. Hey, little girl, how about I move this for you, darling? Now, I'm going to change her water and give her some more vitamins this morning. Hopefully when I come back from walking, she would have eaten a bit more, but we're going to give some greens too. Yeah, have some greens, darling. Look at that, girl. You've got some options there, girl. Options. Options. We love options, don't we? It's a smorgasbord. You've even got some music going. Some music in the backyard here. Hello, little girl. We're going to try to get you stronger now, okay? No more mistakes, no more accidents. Does this not warm your heart? Ah, little girl. Okay, he's going to move around and flap around, I think. No? Hey, little girl. Yeah, little darling. She loves that cucumber, doesn't she, Debbie Sue? Can you hear the noises? Can you hear the noises she's making? She's adoring that. Hey, gorgeous. Yeah, that's all right. She is definitely, you can hear her hearing noises, hey. So I can imagine yesterday it was really a lot for her, that noise. So behind me here is a council yard. So there's a lot of kind of machinery kind of moving, but not loud noises, right? All right, well, let me just clear out her water first of all. It's got a bit of debris in it. I'll put some more water in this later on. But we'll put some more vitamins in this. Let's see if I can get her to drink some water. I don't think I will because she's obviously loving loving the cucumber, but let's just give this a crack. Come on, because you haven't had any water this morning, girl. Come on, come on, come on. No, she's not interested. But if we put that here, it's not too far away. You can get to that. Whoops. You can get to that. All right, we'll leave you, okay? I'm gonna leave you, darling. I love you. Hey Em, how you going? So that's little Grey. She's now in our backyard. Let me just compose myself where I get up. Oh. Okay. So literally she's situated behind the camper now. So lucky. I'm so glad I got that cucumber for her. I've got heaps more cucumber for you, darling. There you go. I think she's okay. So welcome in, guys. It's kind of nice because my bed is right there, right? So I can sit. That's why you can't see her very well, because there's a bit of netting over. That's a waterproofing netting. But from the kitchen area, you can see straight out. But technically, I can lie in bed and see her. So that warms my heart, right? So guys, how are we all this morning? As you see, little Grey update. She is doing a little bit better, but I wouldn't say a little bit better, like as in she's just moved again. This chicken has moved like 3 times in 3 days, poor little thing. From the house sit to the house and then to this backyard. There we go. Let's see, let's spy on her. Spy cam. Spy camera. Oh, look, there's no other options there, guys. It's just just the cucumber. Oh, well, hey, we all have our loves, and she obviously absolutely adores cucumber. Absolutely adores it. Welcome in, Ramkish. You're looking at my little chicken. She's a bit sick. So we've taken her to where we're staying in our camper for a little while. Sandra, so it's interesting what you say there. Like, she looks better because she's eating. Well, this is true, right? When I got up, like literally 5 minutes before I started the live, I got up, I took off her. See, there's a sheet on top. You put that over the top of her so that nighttime they can go to sleep, because they like full darkness when they go to sleep. And she traditionally, she always used to go to bed really early. So she likes to sleep. So I took it off this morning and I tried to get her to have some water. She would not have any water. So I was a little bit concerned, I'm gonna be honest. I was a little bit concerned. So I thought I would go back to bed. I did my meditation. I did a bit of reading. While I was watching her, she didn't move. So I was a bit worried. But then I thought, okay, let's try the cucumber and watermelon trick, because obviously she loves cucumber and watermelon. It's like she knows we're talking about her. Little Grey, little Grey. Hey, Susan. How are you, Susan? Did you have a good day yesterday? I know you had a busy day. Hey, Matt. How you going, mate? So, little Grey update, guys, from our new backyard, from the camper van. Literally in the camper van. But you know what, guys? I am going to get changed, and you're not going to watch that, guys. That's a bit weird. So I wonder if I can let you sit there and watch little Grey. Would you like that? There you go. Oh, hold on. Can you see little Grey? There you go. There's little Grey. So Matt, we had to do another move. This chicken has moved like 3 times in 3 days. She basically was at the house sit. We moved her from the house sit to obviously back to our house. And yesterday, on a very painful live, a lot of people experienced the noise of our backyard because we're renovating. Let me just see if I can, hold on. Let me just set this up first, guys. Let me just set this up. There we go. Here you go, you're set up. So basically, I was on a live yesterday trying to give her something to eat. And she was trying to eat the cucumber, but the noise from the concrete cutting, and they were cutting steel. It was so loud. Even someone in the chat, I think it was Nicholas, is like, oh my God, what is that noise? And that was coming through the phone, right? So you can only imagine. I mean, I don't know how ears are for little chickens. Susan's probably got a better idea of what kind of noise they can make. I mean, as in like what sound they can take. But like I had like one of my ears covered in because it was so loud. And she looked painfully upset. So this is her first morning waking up in her new backyard. Now there is a dog here, guys. We have introduced them. The dog just sniffed. She didn't bark, which was really, really good. And little Grey looked a bit physically scared by the big Labrador. All right, I'm gonna get changed while you do that, guys. Watch that. Oops. Making sure that the phone is not turned the other way. That'd be a bit inappropriate viewing. Hey, actually, Sandra. So guys, I'm just gonna have a conversation with Sandra. So Sandra, you know my friend that I was telling you about that has the stoma bag? Well, she only had the stoma bag for like a short-term period. That's what they said to her. Well, apparently she's actually on a list and they're about to, maybe in the next 2 weeks, reverse the colonostomy bag, or the stoma bag they call it. I don't actually know the full terminology, but this is when, obviously, people listening to this, Sandra, I'm sure Sandra doesn't mind me talking about this because Sandra's quite honestly, she's very upfront talking about this on her channel. Sandra, for the last 10 months, has had to use a colonostomy bag, and I believe it's a permanent situation for Sandra. And I was saying to Sandra that one of my friends' daughters has one at the moment, and it's supposed to be only for 10 months, but like 3 months in, they've decided that they're going to reverse it and see if her intestines can actually take it to go back to normal function. So yeah, so that's kind of very interesting space for this lady. Obviously, I can only imagine how Sandra has adjusted. Sandra seems to have a very, very good attitude. If you go to Sandra James Live Right, her channel, she has a really good attitude, and that's what drew me to it. And obviously the fact that, a friend of mine just recently, her daughter is going through this. So it was quite, it's quite interesting looking at Sandra's channel and learning a bit more about, what's happening with her. So Sandra's got here. That would be awesome. Of course, I don't mind. Yes, permanent colonoscopy bag. I'm happy to hear she's getting a reversal. So yeah, so Sandra's is obviously permanent. But, the mental health, I know, as I said, I don't really know Sandra very well. I've only met her in the last 2 weeks. But what I've picked up on Sandra's videos, and that's obviously why I connected with her, was her attitude. I mean, having a permanent colonostomy bag, a lot of people don't even know really what that means. And I really don't know what it means either, only because my friend started talking about it with her daughter. And it's been really difficult for her daughter to adjust. Her daughter is 49 years old, and, she has a job. child, you know, a busy life. And, you know, life caught up with her, basically. I don't know why, I mean, you know, how some people get colonoscopy bags, but apparently for my friend's daughter, it was because she wasn't looking after herself. She wasn't eating properly. She wasn't eating whole foods. She was not drinking water. She wasn't going to do number twos very often. That should be a very good sign that you should check your system. She was a smoker and she was a drinker. So yeah, basically life just caught up on her, and basically, yeah, she went to the toilet one day and couldn't go. Went back a little while later and she pushed a little bit too hard, and she said that the pain was unmanageable. She couldn't even ring an ambulance. She crawled to her bed. That's all she could do, was crawl to her bed. And then her daughter thankfully came home about 2 hours later and found her mum and rang the ambulance immediately. And then they took her to hospital and she immediately went into surgery, and it was really hit and miss. It was because basically, you know, once poo accidentally breaks through your intestine wall, it poisons you. So she was near on death. So my friend was living in England. So her granddaughter rang her and said, "Hey, mum, his grandma, mum is like nearly dead, basically." So she got an emergency, you know, airline trip straight to Australia, and found her daughter. But thankfully, the operation saved her life just in time. And basically, they had to give her a stoma bag, or colostomy bag, so that they could hopefully repair her intestines that had burst, basically. So yeah, not a very nice story, guys. But, you know, like, I think, you know, end of the day, this is not Instagram. You know, this is not beautiful pictures. This is not filtered life. This is real life. And I think, you know, it's like, even though I might, you know, I'm not going through that situation myself, but, you know, it's interesting to hear about it, I think, personally. So Sandra's got here. I'm doing exactly that, living a full life. And even now that the cancer is no longer present. Okay, so obviously this happened through cancer. Yes, the bag is life-saving. Yes, real life, girl. Yeah, so, you know, I'm all about real life. That's why I show you oh, look at me, I'm changed. Woohoo! You know, to keep it real, I try to, you know, I talk about mental health, and look, in the last couple of weeks, I've been going through ups and downs, and I share it because even though it puts me in a very vulnerable place, I think if I can share my experience, it might help someone else. Anyway, I'm going to turn around. I'm going to quickly do my little morning routine while you guys watch Little Ray. I'm still here. I'm just doing my morning routine, guys. You guys saw it yesterday morning, so I don't really need to show you again. I'm making my morning concoction drink. I need a new lemon. I've got a lemon somewhere here. Yes, I have a lemon. Yay. And then we're going to the beach, guys. I cannot wait to get to the beach and go for a little walk. Hey, Rhonda, how you going? Hey, Rhonda, mate, how are you? That is, you're looking at my little chicken, little grey. She is... Now, she's a travelling chicken, basically. She's gone from my house, where she's been really, really sick, to our house sit, because obviously we're not living in our house at the moment because it's getting renovated. To the house sit, back to our house. But yesterday on a live, I was trying to feed her because she's still not well, and we won't talk about that. But and at the house, they're cutting concrete and steel, and the sound is unimaginable. I was clenching my ears while it was happening. People on the live are like, "What the hell is going on with that noise?" And then I'm thinking to myself, you could see Little Grey. She was actually really uncomfortable. I think Little Grey's actually nailed that cucumber. So, a lot of you, So Matt, I think Matt, do you know Sandra? She's just new to the chat. That's the lady we've just been talking about. And then we've got a new entry into the chat, which is Rhonda Hensley. Lovely lady from Texas. So that's why I was just talking to Rhonda, telling her a little bit about traveling chicken. She'd be like, what is going on here? Why is there a chicken in... Why are we looking at a chicken? Well, our chicken's not been well. So anyway, that's what's going on there. While I make my literally morning concoction. So I've just put my little turmeric, cinnamon, salt water, salt, apple cider vinegar into my drink. I'll put some honey into it now. Honey is so good for us, right? Honey, honey. Honey, honey. So, God, she's going for gold. She hasn't even touched that watermelon, guys. At all touched that watermelon. So I gave her options this morning. Hey, Deb. How you going, Deb? I missed you coming in there, Deb. Sorry. So I gave her options. I gave her watermelon, some lettuce leaves, and some cucumber. I gave her water. She wouldn't eat the water, and she wouldn't even eat her food. But she absolutely adores the cucumber. So yesterday we went shopping at their local corner shop. Remember I paid $3 for that massive big bit of cucumber? Well, we've still got a fair bit left. And I'm quite happy if she's going to eat that, I'll keep on giving her cucumber, right? Yep. Sandra, guess what? I have another one prepared for her. I'm now making my green concoction drink. Actually, you know that looks like little grey up there, guys. If you were kind of half blind, like I am sometimes half blind, that looks like little grey. But that's little grey down there, right? But can you kind of see that, guys? Can you see that, how you'd think that might be a little chicken on top? Oh, what's going on with Deb? What is going on with Deb? Welcome in, travelling with the Combs. How are you going? You're looking at my chicken. What is going on with Deb? I'm in hospital again. Hey, Deb, you're in hospital again. What's going on? Is it your blood pressure up again? So guys, I'm cutting up another cucumber just for our little chicken. What's going on, Deb? What is going on? We actually might have to get more cucumber today, guys. So what is Deb saying? What is Deb saying? Deb is saying, okay, bloody fox. What? Oh, okay. Susan's saying there's a bloody fox in her backyard. Great. She's got a funny farm. She wants more cucumber. I'm just cutting that up. Okay, so let me have a look here. Everyone's sending love to Deborah. That's a massive cucumber. I know, and this little chicken's ate it all. Yes, meds messed my liver up. Oh dear. Oh, I'm really sorry, Deb. And I hope that you get better really soon. We're here for you. And the UK Saviour, hello UK Saviour, we saw you yesterday on the chat, is praying for Deb. That's lovely. Thank you guys for our friend Deb's well wishes. Deb has been a great friend to our chat and to all of us. She's, she joins a lot of our lives now. So yeah, we all send you love and speedy recovery, right? And that they hope they can find out, change the medication to make it better for you. All right, I'm gonna leave you back down there, guys, because I'm literally gonna make my green powder juice. You guys don't need to see that. So I'm gonna put you back down here, and then we're gonna give this bit to the chicken in a second. So guys, just to let you know, I am going to go to the beach in a second. So we're about 5 minutes away from the beach. So we're going to go down the beach, do a jumping for joy. It's been a couple of days, and go for a bit of a walk. And I'm really, really can't wait to do some push-ups, guys. I know it's really weird that I actually want to do some push-ups. I reckon she's completely nailed everything off that cucumber now. And she's not even, I would have thought she might have tried a little bit of the watermelon, because she likes watermelon. But anyway, we'll see. Also making some a protein drink for myself, just so that you guys, sharing's caring. Protein is very good for women of a certain age. For our bones. So here I am. Alright. I must say, guys, it's so nice to have access to water in the camper now. So I can actually do all the things I need to do in the morning, like brush my teeth in the camper, wash my face if I need to. Oh, was she eating the watermelon, Debbie Sue? Oh, the other day, yeah. She loved the watermelon the other day, hey? But obviously the other day I didn't have cucumber, right? I was giving her watermelon. I just presumed sweet, sugar, water. She'd love it, right? But if you give her an option, she's obviously taking the option of the cucumber rind even. Remember the other day she was actually even eating she actually loved the watermelon rind. So maybe it's the actual rind that she likes. I think she's just wishing there. She's like, okay, please bring me some more cucumber. More cucumber, more cucumber. I have a nectarine here. Do you reckon she'd like a nectarine? Give her an option of a nectarine too. This chicken has the best life, right? Well, not exactly the best life, but do you reckon, who thinks she'll have a little bit of a nectarine? Probably not, but anyway. So I'm putting some pepper into my turmeric lemon drink, because pepper helps it activate it and go through the body. All right, we've got water. I'm just going to clean my face. Okay, we're about to go see Little Grey, guys. I'm just literally cleaning my face. If you can hear that water running, that's the water coming out of the tap and then going straight underneath the house or the camper van. We don't actually have a drain. It's just going straight into the ground. Well, I don't know, Debbie Sue, what do you reckon? Because I've cut another bit of cucumber. I figure I want to give her what she wants, but I'm going to go for an, oh, well, actually, friggin' hell, it's already 7:21. I've got to move. I better move. All right, so we only have a short time to go exercise, but you know what? End of the day, we still need to do some movement. I didn't actually do some movement yesterday, but we did do movement. I did lots of walking yesterday, actually, guys. For my job, I was walking a lot, so that helps. Still not pure exercise, but anyway. There's nice little bit of light there for her too, right? It's not dark, which is good. All right, I'm going to put my smartwatch on so I can see what kind of heart rate I get up to. Alright guys, I'm going to give a bit more watermelon. We are going to do that for her. All right, guys, we've got a bit of watermelon for me, a little bit of cucumber for her, and I'm going to try to balance all the things I need out of the camper. I need keys. I need my little orange drink, or my orange drink, my lemony drink, my green juice. Okay. Leaving the camper. Whoa. All right, let's go give her hey little girl, you haven't even touched the watermelon. Okay, but we're going to give it to you because we love you, right? We love you. Here you go, little girl. There you go. There you go. Options. Look at your options. Ready? Maybe you're in a food coma. She looks like she's asleep again. She's thinking about it. Other thing that we've got that is really, really good for protein is mealworms. Let's give her a couple of those too. They look like they're alive, aren't they? They're not alive. They're freeze-dried. All right. How about we put that in there for you? There you go. Look at that. Look at that. It's a chicken buffet. Lettuce, cucumber, watermelon, and mealworms. Okay. I think you're like having a bit of a food coma. Just make sure we lock that so nothing can get in. No wind can open that up. Okay, we're going to leave you for a little bit. Hey Paul, how you going, buddy? So guess what, guys? I did get the Apple TV thing working. If I wasn't running out of time, I'd show you, but I think you can kind of understand it works. You turn it on, it works. Hey Mel, how you feeling? Not good? Oh. Did that green oil help at all? I see your nurse is home today too. Oh, is he really? Shit, okay. Make sure when you finish getting out of that, get him to put some more of that stuff on. All right. Well, I'm just going to quickly go for a walk on the beach. I'm going for a walk on the beach. Hopefully that works for you, mate. Okay, that help? How stiff were you this morning? Yeah. But remember, the chiro really got into you yesterday too. So the chiro got into you yesterday. So yeah. Okay. Hopefully that helps, mate. Bye. So I didn't want to show you guys. That's my friend Mel. She's just had a sauna and a spa. Oh, I've got the chicken stuff for the chickens. All right. It's like Fort Knox getting out of here, just because they've got a dog. Obviously, they want to make sure that the door opens up, that the dog can't get out. There's another door, which makes sense, right? All right. Let's go to the beach. 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 So yeah, my friend Mel has she's hurt her back. I don't know what's happened, but she literally can't move hardly. So it's convenient that she has a sauna and a spa. So I jumped in the spa with her yesterday afternoon. That was nice. I love that. Hello, Sir Paul. So, oh, and Cheryl's there. Cheryl, hello Cheryl, how are you going? Oh, nice to see everyone. So we've just left where our van is at the moment, and little Grey is there, and little Grey looks like she's a little bit better. We're not where we were the other day. The other day she was literally jumping up and down. This is my little girl. She's jumping up and down. So anyway, we're going to get her back there, right, guys? We're going to get her back there. We're going to the beach, and we're going to do a bit of a quick walk, and we have our smartwatch on to show us our heart rate, because we're going to do some push-ups and triceps and some squats. Now, let me see. Oh. I need a hairband. Yeah, there we go, that'll do. Feels a bit hot out here. The car says it's 26 degrees. I'm warming the car up before I take off. Oh, hey Nicholas, how you going? I'm on the couch, sick with cold, and get caught up with everyone's video. Oh, sorry, Cheryl. So we have Deb that's in hospital at the moment. So we're all sending prayers, and hugs, and well wishes to Deb. We're also going to send some prayers and wishes to Cheryl that's sick on the couch. All right, I'll put you down, guys. We are going to the beach. We've got a 5-minute drive. And then we're literally just getting on that beach, and we're going for a quick walk. We actually might, quick walk, warm up. Then we're doing some push-ups, some triceps, some squats to get the heart rate up, right? And we're building strength in our bones. That's the idea. That's why I've got protein powder with me, because protein, apparently women of a certain age, we need more protein. So I'm contemplating, guys, not right this minute, right? But I'm thinking about it. Just hear me out. Going to gym. I don't want to go to gym, guys, but hear me out. I'd actually like to know Cheryl's input here, guys, because Cheryl is, She's quite fit. Actually, Rhonda also. Rhonda. Because Rhonda talks about on her channel that she has been doing more strength training and lifting heavy. And when she lifted heavy, she actually lost more weight. And for me personally, it's not all about losing weight. That's not the be or end all. Obviously, I do want to lose a bit more weight for my knee. Less weight on my knees is better for my knee because I have osteoporosis in my left knee. But more for the fact that, again, also for osteoporosis, if I can build my bone strength, my bone density, then, if I fall over, I have less likelihood of, breaking anything. So that's what I really want to know, guys, in the chat. I mean, other than I go to Pilates twice a week, and in Pilates we do a lot of strength training and stretching, but strength training, obviously when I go to the beach, I'm doing push-ups, triceps, and squats. I probably need to do a lot more. I know I love walking, but everyone keeps on banging into me that you probably need to do less walking and do more strength training. So I'm just curious what people say in the chat if I should go to gym, because there's certain things I can't do on myself, my own, as in without weights. Squats are really good for your legs, but there's other movements I could do it, in a gym. So I'm just curious, guys, what do you think? I'm also a tight ass, so paying for a gym, I don't really want to pay for a gym, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, we are at the beach. We are at the beach, and I've just found we're in a different section of the beach. Same beach, guys. Hopefully we can see a pelican for Deb. We're going to park right in front of some fishermen, so that's a good chance that we might actually see a pelican, because pelicans always hang out with the fishermen. Okay, park. All right, guys, check this beach out today, guys. It's absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Oh, hola, ¿cómo estás? Hey, Doran, how you going, buddy? All right, guys, let's get to the beach. We have a hat. Absolutely beautiful day. Beautiful, beautiful day. It is 7:33. No, is it? Yeah, 7:33 a.m. We're just going to hide our shoes here. Okay. So guys, we always have to go to the beach and do a jumping for joy. And we also put our hands up in the air and say, thank you, Mother Nature, Universe, God, Buddha, all the angels, right? How beautiful is that today, guys? Oh, Mike, is Mike there too? Hey, Mike. So, put you down. All right, guys, let's go for a quick walk. Then we're coming back to do some push-ups, some squats, and some triceps. Guys, please don't follow me. I am not a fitness channel. I just share my experiences. Obviously, if you were going to get fit, you should definitely, talk to your doctors, your physicians, and, get some guidance on that. You're not going to get that from me. I am not, qualified in any degree. As I said, I just share my experiences and ask for experiences and, from my friends here in the chat too. Oh, the Source and the Ninja were at the beach in Maui together. Oh, that's lovely. I'll have to go back and check that live out. It's so nice to see our friends together, right? Dr. Ninja's only a new friend I've made lately. He's joined us in the chat a few times. Obviously, Doran and I have been friends for a while we met doing the 30-day challenge. And it's so nice to see friends get together. Now, guess what, guys? Guess who booked their flights to Bali yesterday? Yes, Dora has booked her flights to Bali. I don't know if Paul is still in the chat. He's lurking in the background. But we're going to meet up with Paul D Australia in Bali in March. It's happening, Paul. It's happening, Paul. Paul's like, every week he's telling me 21 weeks, 13 weeks, all the countdown basically. So yesterday I sent him a message going, 51 days to Bali, Paul. I think it's so beautiful that we get to create these friendships online. Like we saw Rhonda, Evie and Alison and Karen all meet up in Texas, Dallas, Texas, a couple of months ago, and that was such a beautiful thing to see them all catch up. And then Alison caught up with Julie Scott and Evie in the last couple of days. That was beautiful. And I've only seen Doran, the Source, and Dr. Ninja Turtle and Deb having lunch together on a live, and that was so beautiful. That was like a week ago, so I haven't caught up on what else has been happening, but I will catch up. But that's awesome. Bali. So obviously Bali is like America to Mexico, right? Australians go to Bali. It's like an extended version of Australia, really. Like for me, it's only 6 hours flight. And it's actually cheaper to fly to Bali than me to fly across Australia to Perth. Isn't that crazy, right? So that's booked in. I haven't got a flight home yet because I haven't decided what I'm doing. I'm just waiting for Jazz Nomad TV. So we're also meeting up with Jazz Nomad TV. So I'm so excited to meet Jazz also. I'm not sure exactly what day she's coming in. But Paul, I'm flying in the same day you are. And today I will book the same hotel so that, I can proper annoy Paul. Can you imagine? I'm going to be knocking on Paul's door. Knock, 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 knock. Paul, wake up. Let's go to the beach. Paul, wake up. Let's go to the bar. Paul, quick, let's go. Do you reckon Paul's just going to have a do not disturb sign on the outside of his door? Probably. So the next thing I need to organise is, that's another thing I've organised. I'm meeting up with Shansta's Travels. A lot of you guys have met Shansta. She's a cruising channel. She's coming to Brisbane for a cruise. So I've booked in to meet her and her friend. And I'm going to take them koala chasing and kangaroo chasing. And we're just going to catch up, basically. But I actually started looking last night. So this just tells you that I'm in better headspace, guys. That I feel a little bit more grounded because I could actually sit down and actually look at flights last night. So my next flights I need to work out is actually going to Sydney. And it was on the cards and it was talked about to visit Susan. So obviously our friend Susan in the chat. Love Susan. I really want to meet Susan and obviously meet, Paige and see the farm and see the cows and just see the homestead and just see where Susan lives. I mean, obviously we see where Susan lives in her lives and her videos, because her videos are, very cinematic, right? So I'm going to turn around, guys. So I'm really excited to do that too, but I'm also understanding that I can't do everything, right? And Susan knows this. Susan and I have chatted about this, and she's like, yeah, there's a lot going on. And at the same time, I actually do have to work. When I go to Bali, I'm actually planning to have a month off work. And that's in the months of March and April. So I'm going to have a month off. Because I'm self-employed, I can, kind of do what I want, right? That's the joys of being self-employed. But it also means that you don't get paid, right? I don't get paid holiday pay or sick pay or anything like that. But, I manage my money. But, I have a duty, not a duty, but I also have to, if I disappear for months at a time, my clients are going to get rid of me, right? And they're going to find someone else to look after them, so to speak. Not that I look after them, but, encouraging them to want to work. That's what I do for a living. So I have to be mindful of that. So I think when I go to Sydney, I would like to have a week off. Life's been a little bit demanding right now. You guys have seen what's kind of transpired in the last couple of weeks. So a week off would be really good. But I'm also mindful of the fact that I don't want to be run. And so maybe going down to Sydney, I'm going to a rave. I'm going to see one of my favourite DJs, Gareth Emery, play. That maybe, catching a train. So to go to Susan's, I have to catch a country long distance train. It takes about 8 to 12 hours. And then I would get off at a place called Albury, because one of my friends lives there, a childhood friend. So I was thinking about stopping there, staying a night with her, and she has offered to then drive me up to Susan's. So I thought that'd be a really nice experience to catch a train. And train travel is really fun. I love train travel. And then spend some time with my girlfriend in Albury. So she's one of my youngest childhood neighbour friends. We lived next door to each other for a long time, and we used to play, and we've many experiences together. So she's just recently moved down to Albury to be with her family, so it'd be nice to catch up with her and her family. So anyway, I'm thinking about that, but I just haven't booked it yet. And also the fact that I haven't booked it yet means that the train trip could be really expensive now. When I looked at the train trip, it wasn't that expensive. But, so anyway. I can't stay a while, Doran. As I said, I've got to get back to work. And as I said, I've got a month planned in Bali. And that's in March. And I'm planning to go to Sydney in 2 weeks' time. So I can't afford to have too much time off work. And it's more the fact that I can't do that for my clients. There's a few things going on with my clients' jobs and stuff that I really need to be around. So I can't be going too much. So that's the reason for it. So that's why, in hindsight, it might be better for me to wait and see Susan maybe later on in the year when I have more time to spend. Susan says it's one of her favourite train rides. Cool, okay. Okay, that's where my shoes were, weren't they? Nope. Oh, my shoes are up there, guys. But anyway, that's all right, we can go up this one. So guys, I'm going to stop and do some push-ups and some triceps and some squats and drink some beer, guys. Let's drink some beer. All right, how are we going to do this, guys? So guys, just remember, I'm no excellent fitness coach or anything like that. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm not here to coach you, but I'm here to encourage you to move and work on your own self. All right, let's do this. Okay, we're going to do 10. We're going to try to do five sets, right? 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Okay, triceps. All right, let's do 10 squats. All right, 10. Let's go again. 1 set done. 1, 2, 10. All right, of the 10. And we're going to try to count in Indonesian. Can she remember how to count in Indonesian? Hey, Mike. All right, ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, whoops, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I fucking got it. We did it, guys. We counted to 10 in Indonesian. Bahasa Indonesian, so we can count to 10. Woohoo! Ooh, 10. Oh. Okay. It's getting a little harder now. All right. Can we count to 10 in Espanol? All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's 6? Does anyone know what number 6 is? Fuck, I can't remember what number 6 is. 7 is 7. 8 is 8. I can't remember. Can anyone tell me? Mike, you can speak some Spanish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ceci? No. 7, 8, 9, 10. Anyway, I forgot to do the count. Okay. How many sets? Oh, this is my 4th set. Please. All right, this is number 4. Right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't rush it. 7. Oh, feel the pain. 8, 9, 10. Ooh. Okay, got this. Can someone tell me what 6 is in Espanol, please? Could someone Google it? Oh. All right. Cess. Cess. Okay, cess. Okay, thank you. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez. Yes, we got it. All right. This is my last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay guys, do you reckon we could count to 10 in French? I'm trying to remember it now. All right, French, let's go. Let's see if we can do this. All right, ready? Okay. This is grade 8 French, and I'm 50 now, okay? So this is a long time ago. Un, deux, trois, quatre, oh no, cinq, oh. Okay, I don't know. Can someone count to 10 for me? Un, deux, trois. Yeah, I know that bit. I just don't know the rest of it. Un, deux, trois, quatre something. I don't know. Catcher. I give up on that one. I'll practice on that one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know where this is going, guys. 61, 62, 63. 63 squats to represent the 63 people here in Australia per week that decide they don't want to be here through, they decide through their mental health or whatever's going on with their life that they don't want to be here. One of those people was my friend Esther, and I do the 63 squats to remember her, to also for my fitness too, right? But to remember her and to talk about mental health, because for her, mental health was not something they talked about in Malaysia, where she's from. They told her to get over it, and she came to Australia, she got married, she brought her daughter here, she left her 2 sons in Malaysia, and she did get some treatment, because in Australia you can get help for mental health. It's not wonderful, but at least it's recognised, where in Malaysia it's not recognised. In a lot of Asian countries, mental health is not talked about, it's just get over it. In Indonesia, they don't talk about it either. It's just like, move on. I think in today's age, we realise that mental health can affect all of us. I think you've realised in the last 2 weeks that you've seen me pretty much nearly fall apart. And I've done it very publicly on a live some days. And I guess I've done that not intentionally, but also to bookmark it for myself. Like, it's important for me to see how I am going in my life. This, YouTube is like a platform where it's like a new age photo album. So I get to see the ups and downs of my life. Some days it's amazing, some days it's not, right? And the last 2 weeks, there's been some pretty hard moments. So that's why I talk about mental health. But it really stems from my friend, losing my friend, and knowing that it's really important to talk about. So that's why I encourage people to talk about mental health, and I always do a mental health check-in. So I'd love to know between 1 to 10, how's your mental health today? I'm gonna be honest. Walking on this beach this morning has just, okay, we need to walk back on this beach actually, get my thongs. I forgot about them. My car's a bit down the road. So I'd love to know, if you want to share, you don't have to share, but, how's your check-in today? Where are you at? Between 1 and 10? I'm going to say I'm at a 7.5, guys. A peachy 7.5. And I'm going to be honest, a lot of it is because we've got little Grey at the camper. So I can actually, I don't have to go home to the house to check on her and then go to work. There's not all these moving pieces. Today is a work day, so I'll go home now, get ready for work. But also I can, watch her. I need to give her some vitamin water. And just, generally overlook her and make sure she's okay. And then coming down on this beach has definitely increased my mental health. Doing the jumping for joy. I don't know if you saw that, but just feeling, I don't think I've done a jumping for joy in the last 2 weeks at all. If I have, it's probably, I haven't felt it. This morning I felt it, like I felt the universe, just like, thank you, and I felt the gratitude. Mike's an 8. There's lots of chat, there's a lot of laughing in the chat, which is always good. What didn't see? Are we all showing off? Oh, okay, here's, Paul got it for me. Let me go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I would never have got that in a million years. Thanks, Paul. But, okay, there's been a rough. Mike, Susan, Paul, Matt, they're all trying to get the counting. But who in the chat did that without Googling it? That's the real winner, right? Who actually knows French? All right, let's go back here. Have you noticed, guys, I've got 2 different colour thongs. I've got a black thong and a blue thong. I don't want to leave the beach, guys. It's so nice. So nice. But sometimes we do have to leave, guys. It is what it is. We have to leave the beach. All right. This is a good one. I can wash my feet. Yes, I'm washing my feet in a doggy bowl, guys. This one doesn't have an option. It's only a shower one. Oh, man. Okay. Let's do this, guys. That felt good. So now my feet are making all these squeaky noises. Check out that house, guys. Oh, there's that weird house. That's a weird house. That's like a Tuscan looking house. See these apartments here? Once upon a time, I looked at an apartment in here. Actually, there's about 4 blocks here. One of these was for sale for $100,000. The bottom one here, $100,000. At the time, I just thought it was a little bit too much for me. I was prioritising travelling instead of buying property. But can you imagine if I owned that property right there? How cool would that be? All right. Whew. All right, guys, I've missed a lot in the chat, but that's okay. As long as you guys have had fun, that's the main thing. To do my exercise. That's what I really wanted to do this morning, was get my exercise done. Still haven't drank my green juice, so let's do that. Yeah, Nicholas, I think those apartments there are mega expensive now. Across the road from the beach, imagine. I'm going also, guys. I just wanted to come here and just drink the rest of this and say goodbye. So thank you for sending prayers to our friend Deb in the chat. Thank you for sending prayers to Cheryl, rebounding with Cheryl, who's got the flu happening. Thank you for caring about Little Grey, guys. Little Grey is looking a little bit better. I know we're not out of the woods, guys. I know we're not. But with a better chance of trying to help her while what we're doing, right? So otherwise, we'll have to put her down. But right now, we don't need to make that decision. Let's just let nature make its course. If she stops eating and drinking, that will be the key. But clearly, she's liking cucumber. So if she can live on cucumber, excellent. I just hope that she can start walking. That's what we want. You're a 7 today, okay? What do you need to do, Nicholas, to get up to an 8? For me personally, it was having Little Grey in my backyard and then going on the beach today that pushed my mental health up. And Susan's a 6. So also, Susan, what can you do today to push your mental health up a little bit better? Or what can you do for yourself? Self-care, I guess. Exercising. Good work, Nicholas. That will help you. So, guys, love and light, all the good stuff. Hugs, group hugs, feel the hug, squeeze, 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 and I pinched you on the ass, okay? See you guys.